Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Enterprises continue to invest into smart cloud technologies. The evolution of cloud computing is one of the most continually disruptive forces in IT markets since the early days of the digital age. Organizations are increasingly using cloud services for new initiatives or to replace existing systems, meaning that spending on traditional IT solutions is being reallocated to cloud. Shifting to cloud is not just about cloud. As organizations pursue new IT architectures and operating philosophies, they create a foundation for new opportunities in digital businesses, including next-generation IT solutions. With this, CIOs are seeking best-of-breed cloud services from a limited and trusted set of cloud providers. Businesses recognize that they need cloud technologies for speed and agility to mitigate the major challenges they are facing and to drive transformational change to create new opportunities and value. Now, certain forward-looking organizations are looking beyond one single cloud infrastructure provider for all applications, and workloads is not a wise strategy. Cloud-based transformation offers companies the most powerful way to reinvent their businesses, unleash the expertise and creativity of their people, enhance their sustainability efforts, and create new stakeholder value. The rationale is simple. Not every cloud is best suited for every workload. For most businesses, choice of multiple cloud providers is a good thing. A finding shows that CEOs have markedly different impressions of cloud results and concerns than fellow C-suite leaders and high-ranking company officials. That is, 54% of CEOs are completely confident in their organization's ability to deliver cloud initiatives with the expected value at the expected time versus 34% of CIOs and only 28% of CFOs. The adoption of new cloud services makes certain problems exponentially worse because more individual connections are added, complex new cloud networking and security challenges are introduced, and all sorts of additional compliance and data sovereignty laws must be addressed across different global regions. With this, experts are advising to plan for a future-proof for the business with a smart hybrid cloud strategy. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. NCB officer Sameer Wankhede is removed from drugs on cruise probe. There are 6 high-profile cases being investigated by NCB officer Sameer Wankhede, including the Aryan Khan drugs case, have been transferred out of the agency's Mumbai unit amid allegations of extortion and a rupees 8 crore payoff linked to the case involving Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan's son. Currently appointed as Deputy Director General Operations of NCB, Sanjay Kumar Singh will take over the investigation of these 6 cases. Prior to this, Singh had worked as Deputy Inspector General with the CBI. Singh is a 1996 batch Indian Police Service officer of the Odisha cadre. Revolut looks to build its own crypto exchange. London-headquartered digital bank startup Revolut is looking to build its own crypto exchange. It has started looking to hire a tech lead to build a crypto exchange. Revolut in July completed a massive $800 million funding round that values the loss-making business at $33 billion valuation, has been offering crypto buying and selling services for several years. If finally allowed users to transfer their coins elsewhere in May of this year. At present, the new bank has more than 16 million customers worldwide and offers exposure to more than 50 digital tokens. Qualcomm and NEC join hands for opening Open vRAN units. Qualcomm has expanded its move to a strategic partnership with Japan's NEC. Both the company will collaborate to build a 5G Open Virtualized Distribution Unit, that is DU, which will use the chipset maker's X100 5G RAN accelerator card. It is part of a larger program led by NTT Docomo, the 5G Open RAN ecosystem, with the aim of accelerating Open RAN globally. The partnering is to fast-track commercialization and accelerate adoption of 5G open and virtualized infrastructure at scale. Sadayuki Abeta, General Manager, Radio Access Network Development Department at NTT Docomo, said in a statement about the partnership on next-gen 5G RAN technology. Amazon is geared to launch 4,538 broadband satellites. Amazon's project Kuiper is seeking the US Federal Communications Commission's, that is FCC's, approval to launch another 4,538 broadband satellites. This would take the total number of satellites in Kuiper's constellation to 7,774. Kuiper is aiming to launch its first 2 prototype satellites by the end of next year. With this, Kuiper is going to bring a strong competition to Elon Musk's SpaceX. The companies are joining a rush to offer internet service from orbits near the Earth, spurred in a part by decreasing launch costs. Low orbits offer minimal lag time for data to bounce between a user on the ground and the spacecraft. Meta is planning to open offline retail stores to showcase its products. Meta, formerly known as Facebook, is discussing to open its retail stores. This would mark the social media company's first physical store. It means the company soaring about online retail store is moving towards setting up of opening brick-and-mortar shops started last year, though nothing has been finalized and the project could still end up being scrapped. It will be more like experience stores, including people to devices developed by its Reality Labs division rather than outright retail shops. The stores will showcase the company's devices such as virtual reality headsets and upcoming augmented reality glasses, the report said. Before rebranding, it has settled on calling the retail locations Facebook Store. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News Magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.